Okay, now we're going to get started with the right hand. Unless you're left-handed, in which case we're going to start with the left hand. But basically we're going to start with the hand that strums the strings. Okay, what I would like you to do is take your index finger of your right hand, this one, and we're going to use the fingernail of the index finger. What we're going to do is we're going to brush down across all of the strings with the fingernail. Now a good way to visualize this is if you envision that your finger is a little bit like a paintbrush, and this part of the paintbrush is the handle and the tip of your finger are the bristles. So it's like brushing across the strings like this. And we're going to brush down, straight down, and try to go as perpendicular to the strings as you can. So this is called the downstroke. Let's try this just a couple of times and do this with me. We'll go real slow. This will be really easy and it sounds beautiful. Okay, here we go. Downstroke, 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 downstroke. Isn't that beautiful? Downstroke, downstroke. Okay, now let's do some downstrokes. Let's just practice this for a few minutes together so you can get the hang of just brushing the strings down. And again, if you have to stop and rewind, that's what this is all about. So just you can stop it and rewind it and start it at any point throughout this DVD. So I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to do some strums. Listen to my strums, watch my hand, and try to imitate what I do. Here we go. You're doing great, by the way. We're on our way. Okay, now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to do kind of the opposite of what we just did. We're going to do the upstroke. Now the upstroke is where you brush up across all of the strings using the opposite side of your finger or the pad of the tip of the finger, kind of like this. Okay, so let's try a few upstrokes, and I'll call them out to you as we go. Okay, and remember, just the tip of your index finger, the fleshy part of your index finger. So let's brush up, 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 up. This is so great. Up, up, up. Okay, now let's go through. I won't direct you each time. Let's try doing some upstrokes. And again, just watch my right hand, listen to the sound. I'll try to keep it as even as possible and try to just strum along with me, just on the upstroke, upstroke, upstroke. So let's get started. Here we go. Okay, we're so close, it's unbelievable. Okay, now we've done a downstroke, we've done an upstroke. You'll notice that those two sound different. That's okay, they're supposed to. That's normal, so don't worry. And you don't necessarily have to make them sound exactly the same, but you can try if you like. But they will sound a little different, and that's all right. Now, we're going to put those two together. We're going to do the downstroke and the upstroke, one right after the other. Okay, so let's give that a shot. Again, if you have to rewind the DVD and go back, that's all right. Just take small steps. Here we go. We're going to do a downstroke, then an upstroke. Here we go. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Okay, now let's go through that again. And I'm not going to cue you each time. I'll just start the strum on the downstroke and do an upstroke and just follow along with me. Don't worry about your left hand. We'll put him to work later. But for now, let's just do downstroke and upstroke together. So here we go. Okay, we're halfway there. Now, before you proceed any further, go back, work on the downstroke and the upstroke, practice those till you can do them pretty comfortably, because next we're going to the left hand.